Hello there. So now I've updated to beta 1.3. I'm going to show you some changes that I have implemented to some existing builds. Um, First thing I got to show is over by the statues. So yeah, over here, just a small thing, but I've added a water fountain, which definitely fills in this empty space. But I don't know if I want to build a, because the plan is to build gardens here, but I don't know if I want to wait until beta 1.7 where they add shears. Once I update to that version, I can add like hedgerows and things because I can pick up leaves. Other than that, it's kind of like a bit difficult to do that with just trees and bone meal, but I'll definitely come along and do that. If you head up this way, I have a marketplace, and this is very, as you can see, it's very symmetrical. I just wanted something that was like kind of crowded street kind of vibe, I guess. So I've got these like little market stalls. There's nothing in these, but I thought it would be cool, like, you know, the shopkeep can have his supply and such, whereas whatever he's selling in here, and then give it to the person who's buying. And these like houses, these are all just symmetrical designs, so they're all designed, but I haven't filled them up with anything other than, you know, some basic stuff, just because I thought may as well, and I'm going to use it anyway. There's a little thing, so it's just easier to have those there while I build. And yeah, got just some nice little rooms. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to give these proper like proper store names or something. It would be that would be a fun thing to do, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that and what stores I'm going to have. I'm thinking this one could be a food related shop or something. Maybe a butcher, actually. A butcher could be cool. I think that would work out very well. I've got these, as you can see, I've kind of detailed it with these levers to act as support beams, so I'm not particularly good with detailing, but I thought that would look cool. I think I've seen people do that before, so thought it would be a cool idea to do something like that. But yeah, all these houses are pretty much the same. At the end here, I'm thinking of having maybe a clock tower, or there's a lot of space here, so I'm not entirely sure, but could also be just a garden or something. There's a little like cave over there, so I could have this as a passageway to get around the thing without having to go through the tree farm. Speaking of which, I'll probably move the tree farm in the future just because it's in the way, but yeah, I think something could be done with this, I'm sure. So maybe like a grove or something, or yeah, or just a tunnel through to the castle. But if we go over here, this is the one that I built the most recently, which is still under construction mostly. You can see this is pretty. This needs a lot of terraforming over here. I haven't done this yet because it's just a lot of dirt, and I've got way too much dirt at the moment. It's like a whole double chest full, and then some. So, but yeah, this is going to be a graveyard, and here's the church. I'm not going to have anything on top or anything like that. I'm not entirely sure if I want this to be like a Christian church or not. It's obviously based on a Christian church, but I don't know if I need to put like any crosses or anything in. But yeah, this is kind of just the basic feel for what I've got. It's not too detailed yet. I'm not entirely sure what else I could put in here other than that. Most of these kinds of buildings are pretty I guess minimal in a sense. Usually I have ornate things. I was thinking maybe like, oh, you know, Sistine Chapel ceiling kind of thing, but it feels like I'll be limited with space with the size that I've built. It's really just a chapel, not a cathedral, so I don't think that would work quite as well, and it wouldn't look very good. Through here I'm going to have a tower, so this might be a bell tower or just a tower you can sit up on top of. I'm not quite sure yet, so... But yeah, other than that, I was thinking around this area, or close to the walls at least, I wanted this to kind of be like poorer housing, because these houses look a bit... I just missed that window over there. But yeah, these houses look a bit, I guess upper class kind of style. They're quite big. I want something smaller and like more kind of almost like a medieval slum kind of thing. So I'm thinking maybe close to the walls especially makes a lot more sense, to have like poorer, more dense housing or something, and crowded streets, like even more crowded than this. But I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I kind of like this style of building, and to scale this down is quite difficult. The scale it is at already kind of keeps the detail. So it's like, yeah, if you scale it down any more than this, it gets a bit hard to do. You can probably see that best with this building over here. I'll show you. So yeah, this is just by my first few buildings. This is like a fisherman's hut, and I mean, it looks okay, but it does not scale very nicely. At least the building style, I think. I think this overhang bit kind of adds a lot to it. And yeah, I don't think it would look very good as a smaller building. There's another thing I have done recently, which was over here, back up at the mansion. You can already see it from here. There's a glass pool, as I think I may have said something about that when I was doing my update video. So, but yeah, so here we go. This is I completely forgot I had not finished this side of the pool, but oh well, I'll get that done. But yeah, pool, nice glass kind of side. It obviously doesn't fit with a medieval thing, but I don't like limiting myself to a theme, so if I feel like building something, I'll build it. That's just how I'm gonna go, and I don't really mind if things are a bit of a mishmash of different styles and all that. So, but yeah, this is pretty much how it looks now. So yeah, everything still in here is pretty much the same. So. But yeah, so yeah, over here, just by the marketplace, you can see that there's kind of, I've got the idea of where the gatehouse is going to go and how it's going to look. I'm thinking of having a little bit of a decline down to the gatehouse. I think that'll look pretty cool. And maybe I was going to do like big wooden doors that are like already open, you know, like just using logs and planks to make them. I think that could be cool, like instead of the normal like portcullis kind of thing that people do. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Depends what looks good. I'll experiment a bit, and I'll probably make this a bit more, yeah, a bit nicer to look at. Definitely fill in a wall off the sides here, so you can't actually go inside the wall. It needs to look as if it's got, you know, it's actual full wall. But yeah, And then over here, because I didn't really think too much about how this would turn out, the top of the wall actually meets the top of this hill. So what I'm thinking about doing, I'll just get rid of this. What I'm thinking about doing is, there we go, getting basically, I'm gonna have to demolish at least 3 or 4 blocks down, I think, of this hill here, so it looks a bit more like a wall, at least, or at least it functions at this height, and then just have the top of the wall kind of meet the ground or something. I think that would look okay. It just wouldn't look very good from the inside, but given that there's a mountain / hill kind of thing over here anyway, I don't think it would matter. I don't think it would matter too much. But yeah, I haven't quite decided where the next corner is going to be, but I've got an idea. So I do want to cover the quarry that I have way over there. Hopefully I can fit that in. And yeah, there's quite a distance to travel over there. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with the... Let's get out of this darkness. It's pretty bad. I'm not sure how I'm quite going to deal with the beach yet either. Good thing about beta 1.3, or well, it's kind of more of a mixed thing, is now that there are beds, I can move my spawn, so I don't really need that spawn house anymore. It doesn't need to be inside the walls, but I would like, I'll keep it around, of course, but just so I know where the original spawn point was. But it's not necessary to have it inside the walls at the moment, and that's on that beach over there, so... but for now, since there's beds, I can just move my spawn to the castle, which is where I have most of my storage at, so that's pretty much all well and good. Things do look a lot nicer with the smooth lighting implemented in beta 1.3 as well. I do like the blocky lighting, it does fit well. I think it fits a lot better with Alpha 1.1.2, like the Alpha Grass kind of lime look better than it does with the biomes. I think once biomes are added, it starts to look a bit weird without smooth lighting, but yeah, it does get kind of tiring to look at. The kind of beta terrain without the smooth lighting, so it's a nice change. It is a bit harder to tell if the areas are too dark for mobs and such to spawn, so I've also noticed quite a couple more, like, there were mobs spawning. Like, there'd never been mobs... I don't know if this... I don't think this update changed anything to do with mob spawning or light levels or anything like that, but I did have a skeleton spawn up on one of these roofs over here and jump down and scare me. But yeah, I don't know if I want to go and relight those or adjust, like, change things and stuff. It'd be a bit annoying, to be honest. It's like nothing spawned up there since really, but it is like I didn't have that problem before I upgraded to this version, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, this is it is a nice change to have. Nice visual change, so things look a lot cleaner, and that's quite nice. But yeah, anyway, that's probably all I needed to show off for now. I just wanted to do a quick update. If I keep updating on things, it kind of reignites my interest in keeping this save going, so I kind of do this whenever I feel like I want to or need to, or just want to show stuff off or something like that. So but yeah, Anyway, I'll catch you next time and see you around. Bye.